So I never went up into this area. The door is locked.
What did I tell you?
I have a master key card now. You are... I said it before. You're a terrible person. Akere, before I talk to the mercenaries. You wish to speak again? This is welcome news. I still have many things for sale. I found this hydro spanner. It has your name on it. Ah, you found my tool, yes. You have been looking for that. Where did you find it? Don't toy with me. I know you have been stripping these droids for parts and selling them. Ah, I've been caught. Yes, I am guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts. But I have a good reason. Tell me. I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. The doctors of Talos will not treat her without full payment up front. But my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? What will you give me for keeping your crime quiet? I can't afford much, but please accept 500 credits in exchange for your discretion. Okay, I'll take the credits. This feels dark side enough. The disciple is very happy with that. Either that or he thought I was gonna hug him, which means that he's an idiot. I don't hug people, I stab them through the gut. Usually from the back. Through the gut, from the back. That's the dark side way. Is it the dark side? I don't actually, it's not very dark sidey. Is it dark side? It feels like it isn't, right? It's you would murder people just and laugh at it and not be like, I'm gonna hide or something. But these guys are still over here, which is good. As cool, you force resistant thing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Actually, you know what? I'll be going now.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault.
Yeah, but I couldn't finish that other quest. So what I'm considering here is that I might have needed to talk to another person. Oh, this is still locked. What a weird entrance. Might have needed to talk to another person before completing that quest. Otherwise, I'm just going to need to go to the other area, which is fine enough. Because we can move around, do our thing, before we murder everybody, because, of course, we are going to do that. Hey.
I was right about you. You are trouble. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
Ah. So I didn't talk to you about everything. I cleared out the Kinrath cave.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need.
Yeah. Also, I've done all that I need. I want to talk to you about the dead Salvagers' claim.
I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes, and if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself.
Wait, you're no longer looking at wills? Because I have a body right here. One of them had... Well, two, actually. One of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How'd he even... You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'll have one of the militia get the claim for you. Here's your claim. I'll go let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of. Hopefully this is the last I hear of it.
Dark side, we have a short lightsaber. Wait, what do you mean a short lightsaber? Is my lightsaber short? And a crystal yellow, which is nice. But I didn't... Wait, I didn't know that... Oh, it is a different type of lightsaber. So right now we have the green one that we stole from the kid downstairs. Oh, it's a balanced lightsaber. It's good for the offhand. And it's purple. So it is better. Yeah. For sure. Ooh. Lovely.
I was right about you. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
And you are very quick to go back to your old dialogue. It's good. I'll see you later.
When you're ready, come back
and we'll talk. Yes, don't worry. Because, well, yeah. I knew I could finish that quest. I just sort of forgot to talk to him on my way out. It's a good thing I came back.
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Well, you have waited plenty, that's true. Our assault is ready to begin. The fools and cowards of Kunda won't know what hit them.
Good. I will deploy men to surround Kunda and attack all 3 entrances.
You want to focus your attack on one entrance.
Okay. Which entrance is their weakest?
Now it works. Force Persuade didn't work before. Why does it work now? I am on to you, game. That's why I reloaded. I knew you didn't want... I knew that. Which one is their weakest? Actually, that's a good question. The back entrance, I believe.
You heard the Jedi. Move out, men. Come on, Jedi. You're leading the first wave.
Let's see what the turrets do. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, that doesn't seem right.
I can't believe you've betrayed us. Terena was wrong for trusting a Jedi.
It was right. The turrets were shooting at nothing, I think, because look at them. They're all over there. Nothing personal, Zeron. Like the mercenaries, I'm in it for the payoff.
You are despicable. Even if you make it past me, Master Vrook will bring you to justice for Kunda.
Party selection? What? Okay, well. Just these 2, right? Are you sure? Yes. Why weren't they selected already? Well, you're all about to die. There's no redeeming here. You realize the death that is about to happen. It is a lot of death. I have gained dark side points as well as I should. Oh, look at all the death. Death is raining from the sky. And you're all gonna get it a lot. Because look at all the death everywhere. Oh, don't do that. I know you just terrible at following orders. I know you want to use your lightsabers, but... Oh, the other ones died already. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do something different to this guy. Let's see what that does. Oh, it didn't do that. Do it! That wasn't very good. Let's go with Life Drain. Is that Life Drain or is that Force Drain? I can't tell because the thing doesn't show up over there.
We've breached the perimeter, Askel.
They're falling before us like herd beasts to the slaughter. Still, a lesson must be taught about resistance. Kill everyone.
Yes, sir.
This feels appropriately dark side.
I should have stopped you long ago. Your machinations end here, outcast.
You've lived too long, Goldman.
No more words. Defend yourself or perish.
Yes, I will defend myself. And definitely won't perish. So, we have received a Sapith crystal. I'm not 100% sure what that does. So we got Kill, we have Force Storm, Death Field, Master Drain Force is what I was using as it turns out. Why can't I drain life? Oh, Kill is drained life. Is drain life. Sure, go for it. He's gonna be fine. Wait, I'm alone here? Oh, that's...
You have him on the defensive. He uses the Sheen form. Study his movements carefully and try to emulate them. This form will be useful when you face multiple opponents or ranged attack. Sheen also allows you to make more devastating critical attacks.
Are you arrogant enough to think you can divide your attention while fighting me?
That's right, I forgot about the forms. I haven't used them. One can learn much simply from observing their opponent.
You think you can learn my technique just by watching me? It takes a Jedi Master years to perfect it.
It takes years for a Jedi to learn anything, restrained as they are by the Jedi Code.
It's not possible. You must be stopped.
Must I? So I think Death Field. Oh yeah, Death Field is the life steal, because it's the life steal on AoE. Wow. Come on, Visas, what are you doing? Just do that. He doesn't. Oh no, he's healing. Oh, the little bugger. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because this will stun him a little. Stop it. So what form? Yeah, Force Channel. Xian Lightsaber form. Soresu. That's against... Oh, the icon itself. Force Potency, then. That's what I want. Murder it. Will we do it? No, we will not. Okay, so I can save there. And I'm going to try and go for a kill again. Because I think oh, no, this guy. I was going to say that because the lack of movement might help me, although that is a lot of damage that this guy does. Maybe alternating is a good idea. Oh! And I absorb his force again.
You should have let him live. He would have fetched a fine price on Nar Shaddaa. Kunda is ours, thanks in part to your assistance. Here, take your reward, Jedi.
8,000 credits. That's a lot. I deserve more credits.
You deserve more credits. You'll get 50% more. Thanks again for your assistance. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with the administrator, and I'm dressed to kill.
The Republic won't stand for what you've done here. You'll pay for your crimes.
I was going to make it a painless death, but you've been much more difficult than you had to be. Now you're going to pay.
I don't think he was going to make it a painless death. So, maximum force points increased. We have received another lightsaber. We've got a bunch of experience. 12,000 credits. And of course, our journal has been updated. And we only had to die a little bit. What is that lightsaber that we got? Oh no, it's this. It's just a normal lightsaber. This is good because you can use a lightsaber now. Or many lightsabers, in fact. But we're not going to worry about your weapons at the moment. Eventually we will. Oh, look at all the people around here. The mercenary just grumbles at you. And this door is locked. Oh. So... Oh, I can inspect the remains. I didn't expect that. Improved discharge energy cell, a Jedi robe, a multi-spectral target assessor. Oh, that's really good. And also a Jedi Master robe. This guy had 2 robes on. But we have a Jedi Master robe already. That's the same item every time. Dopak?
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I didn't give you the things, did I? Well, that's because he didn't give me the will. Yeah, he was the mercenary that we found outside. So that's it. Mercenary just grumbles at you. We're done in this planet. All right. What about this one? Ah, but you don't complain. Oh, there are remains here. Hyperadrenal stamina. Wait a minute. These people all died? Nice. Droid modular plate. HK droid processor. Thorium charges. I don't actually know what thorium charges are for. Or what they are at all. There they are. This is a set of old thorium charges. A high explosive more powerful than a thermal detonator. Oh, that's for killing dragons and stuff. Because we're definitely going to kill dragons. I saw you. What was that? Oh no, it was HK-47. So there's got to be other people over here as well. Because we killed them. Zabrak battle armor. It could be a better version than the Zabrak battle armor that we have had already. And a frag grenade. And that's it. That's it. That is indeed all that we have to do in this planet. surprisingly simple compared to Nar Shaddaa. But that's okay. We did spend a little bit of time before going to Nar Shaddaa. We did spend a little bit of time here. Oh, look! It is our friends!
Diagnostic. For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Well, I guess you will then. So there is a specific form that I have to use right there so that I'm better at defending and don't die as much. HK. HK doesn't fight in these battles. I didn't realize that before. They did say that they can't attack themselves. But he literally leaves the party.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Yes. The people... You are... It's fine. It's all good. Let's go inside then. What kind of adventures are we going to have? Always cutscenes. Always cutscenes. Many cutscenes. What are you studying?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more.
I couldn't care less for the hardships of others. They either endure or they die.
Sometimes I wonder if you are right. But at other times, I feel there is something more at work here.
There's something about the worlds themselves, isn't there?
Yes. These dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on Qatar, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand and then it just slips away.
So close.
Maybe I could help you bridge that so close gap. Perhaps if we visited all these worlds, more would become clear.
Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked, but I know not how.
He knows not how. I wonder if we get different cutscenes depending on what planet we're in. Either way. Hanhar, what's up? I thought I smelled your stench. Speak human, then leave me be. Had some questions for you? Then speak them and leave me be. Why do you wear those shackles? They are memories caged upon my wrists. I wear them so I will not forget. What do you mean? I have never spoken of such things, but there is strength in chains. These things of metal. They remind me of the tribe of Zerka, what befell my tribe, my people. What happened with your people? Zerka fell upon my people like Kinrath, but slow without claws extended. They taught me their ways and I saw their truth. What truth? They brought with them a new idea, a new way of looking at my people. They showed me what life debts truly are. They are cargo. They taught us slavery. They taught us the weak must obey the strong, a lesson we as hunters had forgotten. Metal they placed upon my wrists and neck to keep me bound and weak. They were not strong enough to hold me otherwise. Perhaps you are weak in that you allowed the shackles to be placed at all. Yes, they were stronger for a time, and the weak must obey the strong. What did Zerka do after capturing you? I was taken from the forest world of my people, brought to a place where the trees had turned to stone and metal. They intended me to haul cargo, to lift metal boxes into great flying beasts like the cargo in which you travel from planet to planet. I turned the cargo boxes into boxes to store their bodies. From then on, I walked the Shadowlands without them hounding my tracks. How did you kill the entire crew? In the ship, there was not enough room for them to flee, to run. Yet I stalked them for days, let them flee, hide in the vents, starve slowly. And right before the moment where it seemed they would surrender to me, beg for mercy, I would strike. How did you get to Nar Shaddaa? The metal cage drifted across the black until it reached its destination. Much of its control was unknown to me. When it fell into the world of metal, I was able to leave the cage and walk again. Around me soared trees that were cold and dead, creatures of metal and screams. But there I could climb and hunt and survive. There was prey again and the smell of blood, and there was work for hunters. The bounty was wealth. The bounty was wealth. He's got some very interesting lines, like very poetic lines. Is that how you became a bounty hunter? As humans taught me slavery, I started selling humans, many at a time, wailing packs of children and their mothers, entire tribes of humans. There is a debt that you humans can never repay me, and that is my life debt, one that humans will pay with their lives. You can't have been the only slave Zerka took from your world. The rest of my tribe are gone. They do not walk in the Shadowlands as I do. I sent them away, by my hand, one by one. Yeah, other bounty hunters said you killed your own tribe. What do they know of my people and our customs? Nothing. They are cowards from 1,000 lifeless planets, planets of sand and dust, where they worship credits over lives. Well, if you slaughtered your own tribe, there's no coming back from such an act. I did not kill my tribe, I saved them, even though they cast me out, threw me into the Shadowlands. What happened between you and your tribe? I was raised as one of my people within the tribe, but I did not belong there. Beneath the trees of our world, where the roots run deep, there is a place of mist and shadow where only the most fearsome predators walk. In our tongue, it is called the Shadowlands. That is the place that called to me, that filled my eyes when I stared into flames and darkness. They could not have forced you to leave, could they? It was a choice, my choice to be beneath the trees, to run in the dark places of our world. I spent more and more time in the Shadowlands where I could kill and keep killing. In time, my tribe would not accept me back. They exiled me there, for they sensed too much of the Kinrath within me, the urge to hunt and kill. I was never at peace among them. The Shadowlands always called to me, not the safety of the trees. The Kinrath, I believe those are creatures in the Shadowlands. We visit the Shadowlands in KOTOR 1, and I believe the Kinrath are like insects. We might have actually seen them already in this game. I forget, because I remember fighting Kinrath in Dantooine, or finding something similar to Kinrath in Dantooine. You said your tribe was killed, sent away by your hand. Why did you say that? I was there when the tribe of Zerka landed upon our planet. I watched them, saw that they were weak, but still predators. When you have dwelled in the Shadowlands, you know the difference. Even the smallest, weakest of prey can kill with the right weapon, the right tools. They must have struck quickly to overpower your people. They fell upon my people like Kinrath, quick, deadly, armed with weapons that my people had never seen. I watched. I knew what would happen. Prey is devoured, broken, and my eyes filled with blood. And I knew my people would be sentenced, would become slaves. They would be turned into prey forever, hunted but demeaned, not killed. How did you do it? I killed the young ones first. Those were the ones most in danger. Then I moved onto the adults, from the weakest to the strongest as they slumbered. With Rick, Blade, and Bowcaster they fell, but with every one that fell I gripped them by the throat and stared into their eyes. I let them see the Shadowlands and all its darkness. I let them see what their weakness had brought them. And so you killed your tribe rather than let slavers have them. When the tribe of Zerka saw what had been done, they took me. They were angry that I had killed their herd, when what I had done was save them. So they chained me instead, and I let myself be offered up to them instead of the dead. Huh. Look at this line over here. If you killed them to spare them, then you cheapened them. It's the first time. It's not in a very particularly difficult dialogue choice here, but it is the first time that a dark side line tells the player of what the dark side is. Usually dark side choices are, murder you and your children and your teddy bears. But this one is different. This one has to do with just the stubborn, naturalistic understanding of the dark side over the strong must rule over the weak thing. You're cheapening them because you're not allowing them to test themselves against death. And so for probably the first time, this one is the first real dark side option here, as in it requires an understanding. Well, again, as I say, it's not a very complex choice because it's just literally 2, but it requires a certain understanding of how the dark side works. So I'm gonna say it. If you kill them to spare them, then you cheapen them. They are not dead. Where I sent them, they are free. Even as their screams fell upon me, even as they fell still as I crushed the life from them, I know that they are far from the Shadowlands, in a place where they will never be chained. And again, these choices are a little bit, because of that context of that one line, these choices actually matter in different ways. Because as long as you justify murdering your own, then fine, is the blah, murder your teddy bears kind of line. But then this one, it's kind of what... Recently, I've been asking a few questions the way Kreia would ask them, on purpose. And this one is kind of what Kreia would do. It's the learning more style thing. And how do you figure that? You are of the tribe of the Jedi. I have heard of your weak code, your defense of prey. But there is one truth that you know, that all life is connected, and there is life and light after the black of the Shadowlands. Oh, these 2 lines are very dark side, but one of them somehow manages to be more than the other in a very unusual way for the game, which is good. It's good that the dark side can be nuanced. Although this one is less nuanced. You lessen an act of slaughter by thinking it was salvation. But then this one, the second one, the only truth is that you killed your tribe because they were weak, which is absolutely a re-understanding of what he's saying, but it is what he did. He killed his tribe because they were weak. And then I reinforce, which is what they deserved, which is sort of like bringing him deeper into the dark side by saying this line, even though he is already pretty dark side. Or is enormously dark side. Let's say that. Yes, and I could not bear to see such weakness in them. I do not wish to walk in the Shadowlands any longer. I wish to walk on top of the trees of my homeworld, and when I die I shall be there. Yet I am trapped here with you in this cage, surrounded by the stench of human animals. What you did to your people was madness, yet there was strength in it. You think to know my actions, human? Perhaps you know them better than you realize. Turn your eyes upon your own acts, the deaths you have inflicted upon your tribe, the tribe of the Jedi. What do you know of that? I know enough to smell how weak you are, how broken such an act made you. Did you hear them scream as you butchered the Mandalorian tribes? Did you attempt to cover your ears, kill your heart to shut them out? I have heard of you, Jedi, heard of your battles. You are a coward who must use planets to kill your foes so you will not see. At least every one of my people I killed, I looked into their eyes as they died, and they knew why they were dying. I know that you did no such thing with your own tribe. They died alone in pain, and the only one to hear them die was you. Everyone at Malachor died because they had to, and I would destroy them all again, gladly. You may think so, Jedi, but you would be wrong. We have spoken about this enough. Now we should think upon it and realize perhaps we are not so different in how we perceive life and death. And I gained +1 wisdom and a new perspective about your actions during the Mandalorian Wars, which is going to allow me to say that perspective when I'm confronted about that. We also gained the influence with Anhar, which is beautiful because it's not very common.